I'm only gonna be in your way. No, I got you.
Okay.
We're gonna wait a couple of minutes for that, so we'll go to public safety emergency management report now. And I don't know whether everybody's got a copy
Hi, how are you, bud?
of this resolution, but Carol and Rob drafted it, and we've asked for
read it, yeah.
tonight a resolution opposing the Firearms Act that the state instituted and supporting Remington Arms. And we got enough copies for everybody if you want to just kind of look it over. But basically, it states that the Secure Ammunition Firearms Act request of passage really not only goes against Second Amendment, but goes against some of our civil rights laws in New York State, the way it was handled and the way it was how it was done. So,
There's nothing in the economic impact on her property?
it does to a little point.
Not significantly, I would
Well,
hope that
not in the resolution. We thought we, do it overall.
Well, we've got the governor who made the statement, he thinks it'll be okay. I think we need somebody who knows the
Yeah, and
impact.
Lenny, there's nothing in the state legislation though that touches manufacturers in New York State, is there?
No.
No, but.
Isn't that on the agenda though?
But the comptroller has taken all of the monies, all
frozen.
of,
All those
funds,
investments.
all.
He didn't pull them, he froze what was
He
there.
froze them in firearms manufacturing. Rob, you,
Two typos, Mr. Chairman. First resolve clause, line 3, should say bridges, it says bridges, bridges. And second resolve clause, line 2, right towards the end, says bridges, should say bridges. Add the letter A. That's what I caught, I just read this. You're welcome.
there is an article in there with Remington Arms, a major player in upstate New York, a significant manufacturing success story in recent years, and a company in which Herkimer County legislature is proud to support, will continue to support. So, I mean, that's been addressed in there. But I'd like the approval of the committee to bring it forward. Motion Jim, second Ray, Bob. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And this will be on, this will come forward this evening. I think it should come forward in a timely.
Then will you call Ways and Means?
Yeah, on behalf of Chairman, call Ways and Means to order. Amend the budget, we see the disaster funds for the Sheriff's Department. Jimmy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got them right?
I got them. Yeah, this disaster assistance state aid, there was some, we had some damage up at the range, and he applied, and originally it came in, I think somewhere around $400, wasn't it, Jim? That they were going to award us. We ended up with $44,8896.
4,000?
Yeah, to take care of some of the damages up at the range, so that's what that is.
You thought it was $400?
No, well, he thought that initially, he thought it was around 4, I believe it was around 4, wasn't it, Jim?
Correct.
It came in around 4,000 of the award came through.
Motion.
Motion.
Ways and Means, Bruce?
Yes.
Or both?
Both.
Second, Bob, was mine.
Second on Ways and Means.
Who seconded it?
Dutch.
Thank you.
What happens, Jimmy, if, will there be an audit of how these funds are spent?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, can he justify $4,400 worth of
Yeah,
remedial
he feels
work?
he can.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if he thought he was getting 400 and all of a sudden it's 44,
Well,
I
he
was wondering.
put in for much more than that, but initially, he thought that's all they were gonna get out of it,
Okay.
and that when the award came through in that amount.
Did it destroy structure?
Apparently it washed out a lot of the,
It's a road and culvert and different things.
yeah.
I guess-
Originally, they would have to reevaluate it, so they know that there's over $4,000 damage. Or they wouldn't give them the money.
Yeah.
That's
I
the way they work.
facetiously asked if there was lead runoff or anything, but was there any contamination as a result of it?
I don't
No,
think,
they, after they shoot, they pick up all the lead after.
yeah, I don't think it affected the berm or anything up there at all.
Now Lenny, how much do we use that?
used quite a bit.
So all the local PDs are using it now? None of them are?
They're using Whitestown.
Why are they doing that?
Scheduling difficulties.
Yeah, I think they're using Whitestown.
Too cold.
Because we had an agreement, we did an agreement, probably in the spring with Whitestown.
Who uses it now?
Yeah, we use it for training, probation uses it for training, and I'm not sure who else. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but we did a contract with somebody, Old Harmless, with somebody, and I can't, yeah. Maybe
One or two other guns.
I'll check on that.
Is there any way we can see if we can get the PDs aboard on that? Is there any money to be made there?
No.
No money to be made
Just
there?
just a range use.
So they're going to White?
So they're driving all the way to
No, they're
Woodstock?
all going different locations. I talked to the sheriff about this, I don't know, probably 3 months ago. I spoke to 3 or 4 of them in the police department, that was happened to be in a function with them. And they were trying to schedule something, but they're going to some of the clubs.
Well, what my question is, are we reimbursing them for mileage? I mean, I know they have to qualify.
Who?
The sheriffs and everybody, don't they, or
They're using
PDs, right.
The PDs are.
PDs, right, the PDs. So are they reimbursing the,
No.
if it's a local, if we can keep them closer?
Not through us.
It's up to the municipalities to do that.
I think it's just strictly, as I think Kurt said, it's a scheduling issue, of who can get on the range when. We train our people, I know probation has to qualify annually, so. All in favor? Opposed?
All in favor, Ways and Means?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Homeland Security.
Go ahead, bud.
Like extend Homeland Security grant for emergency services, Bob?
It's simply, one of our grants was due to expire. I requested a extension, they'll only give us, like a 45-day extension. But in that amount of time, we should be able to expend the funding. And the reason that it went so long and we have that much left is, back a few years ago, I started putting money aside, rebudgeting money for this narrow banding, and this is just money that's going to be left that we haven't used to this date, so. it'll give us,
Motion on both committees? I'll make a motion, second. All in favor, Ways and Means?
I have a question.
Opposed? Carried, Ways and Means.
How much money is it
about $40,000.
out of a grant of,
That particular one, I think, was around 100, over 100, a little over 100.
but we've already come up with all the money we needed for the narrow banding one?
The narrow banding, we have money, if we need more money, we have money, still some money available in later grants that have not expired yet.
And do you need additional permissions on how you're gonna spend it? And get it done within the 45 days, or?
I think it's been all, anything we purchase out of that would be state contract.
What are we buying with it?
I don't think they're gonna let us rebudget again, so it's gonna have to be communications radios.
That we need, or that we?
We will need a few more, but if we can buy and store, it'll save money in the future, because every year we buy radios out of budget, so.
And you can use this grant in lieu of using your operating budget to buy
Yeah,
it?
well, yes,
So we'll have savings in 2013 from radios that were in the budget?
it's possible. If we get it done in that amount of time, that's the key.
Do they long lead on them, getting them?
Shouldn't be, only a couple weeks.
Do you have to have it expended in 45 days, or ordered?
The money has to be encumbered.
Oh, okay.
Just to cover that again. All in favor of public safety?
Aye. All those in favor and Ways and Means? Unanimous. Oh, that's right, we did. I was thinking we were on 3.
Thank you.
Now we're on 3.
Item number 3 is award of a bid, and I would like to ask to go into executive session for matters of security.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Both?
Yep, both.
Bob with public safety.
Second Ways and Means.
Second.
Kurt.
We're in executive